Добрый день, уважаемые друзья, любители киберхоккея. И у нас продолжается чемпионат Национальной хоккейной лиги, сезон 1975-1976 годов. Играется матч под номером 291. Состоялся он 20 декабря в 1975 году. А встретились в этой игре хоккеисты Миннесоты, Норд Старс и Детройт Ред Уинкс. К этому матчу команды подходят с таким турнирным положением. Хоккеисты Миннесоты, выступающие в дивизионе Смайта, занимают сейчас первое место в этом дивизионе. После 30 сыгранных матчей набрали 35 очков и опережают занимающих второе место хоккеистов Чикаго на 5 очков, и при этом у хоккеистов Миннесоты один матч в запасе. Хоккеисты же Детройта, выступающие в дивизионе Норриса, занимают сейчас пятое, последнее место в этом дивизионе. После 32 сыгранных матчей набрали 25 очков и отстают от занимающих четвертое место хоккеистов Питтсбурга на 2 очка. И к этой встрече команды подходят с такими сериями. Хоккеисты Миннесоты имеют двухматчевую беспроигрышную серию, в ходе которой они один раз побеждали, один раз играли в ничью. Хоккеисты же Детройта свой последний матч проиграли. И, как обычно, знакомлю вас с составами встречающихся команд. Хозяева, хоккеисты Миннесоты, выходят на этот матч в таком составе. В атаке в первой тройке левый нападающий Глен Саттер, центральный Блейк Данлоп и правый форвард Дин Талафус. Вторую тройку составили левый форвард Дэйв Крессман, центральный Пьер Джари и правый нападающий Лу Ненни. В третьем звене левый форвард Эрни Хики, центральный Брайан Хекстел и правый нападающий Билл Голдсуорси, капитан команды. В четвертой тройке слева сыграет Норм Греттон, в центре Деннис Хекстел и правый форвард Крейг Кэмерон. В обороне в первой паре левый защитник Фред Барретт и правый защитник Дуайт Биаловас. Вторую пару составили левый деф Том Рейд и правый защитник Билл Плегер. И в третьем сочетании сыграют левый защитник Деннис О'Брайен и его напарник по обороне Дук Хикс на правом фланге. Основной вратарь в этой встрече Чезаре Маньяго, а Пит Лапрести остался в запасе. Хоккеисты Детройта проведут этот матч в таком составе. В атаке в первой тройке левый нападающий Дэнни Грант, центральный Уолт МакКегни и правый форвард Ник Либет. Вторую тройку составили левый форвард Дэн Малоуни, центральный Жан-Поль Леблан и правый нападающий Билл Локхед. В третьем звене слева играет Майк Корней, в центре Майк Вонг и правый форвард Микки Редмонд. И четвертое звено левый нападающий Мишель Бержерон, центральный Деннис Полонич и правый форвард Билл Хогабум. В обороне в первой паре левый защитник Рик Лапойнт и правый защитник Терри Харпер, капитан команды. Вторую пару составили левый деф Эл Кэмерон и правый защитник Барри Салувара. И в третьем сочетании играют слева Жан Хэмилл и на правом фланге Фрэнк Бат. Основной вратарь в этой встрече Эд Джакамин, а Джим Рутерфорд остался в запасе. И я вам напоминаю, что репортаж из Миннесоты об этой встрече поведут мои заокеанские коллеги. Ну а мы с вами смотрим этот, я надеюсь, упорный и зрелищный матч.
Good evening, everyone. With Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, I'm Mike Emmerich. Tonight's matchup features two teams that have seen each other before and are ready to renew acquaintances. But before that, this. And before the opening face-off, we want to hear from Mr. O.
Well, we have two teams that are intense, Doc, and they don't like each other very much, so stay tuned. I expect some fireworks here tonight.
And the opening face-off is here. We are in Minnesota, and our game has just started. Moves it to the corner. That puck left the zone, and so everybody will have to reset. From the outside. Good work there in goal. At the front of the net. Just inside the line. Puts one on. Caught the crossbar with the shot. Right there on the money, the left wing pass. Gives it to the point. And that pass just did not work. It goes back outside. So again, they ready an attack. Stick to side. North Stars skated up on the side. Up to the point. He just fanned on it. Hit the post with a shot, not in. Play stopped. Hey, Ray, you've got a closer look than we do. What are you noticing?
The only way to win tonight is going to be to sustain a forecheck. Don't let them push it on you. You have to control that area of the game.
Okay, Ray, thank you. Lost possession there. The Red Wings are moving the puck in their own end. Slides it to the point. Back and forth they go between the points. It's one of those restraining fouls. It's a hooking penalty, and the arm of the referee is up. And the goalie to the bench. The extra man's on. Can't find a lane. Minnesota's 2-minute penalty is a minor, and the call is hooking.
More times than not, Doc, anytime you reach in around a player's hands that has the puck, you're going to get a hooking minor.
The Red Wings will send out their power play unit for the first time.
So their first power play gives them a chance to get one on the board here.
Number 16, 2 minutes.
That's a great glove save.
3 minutes, 47.
A point hammer shot. Off target, goes wide. That one's out of play into the bench here.
It's always cool to see somebody so excited to get a game puck. The trick is trying to get it away from the adults so the kids can have it. As soon as the goaltender reads the release of the shot, he drops to the butterfly and makes a really easy stop.
Just a bit over 4 minutes have been skated so far. Nothing on the scoreboard has changed. Still a pair of zeros. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Using the point, he's got it. He banked it right ahead. Defensive gem with the stick. Can start the attack going in the zone. Great stick work prevents the pass from being complete. He's got that one. Let's see what happens. Shoots. Wonderful stop. And the referee's whistle has stopped play.
If you're going to sell the deke, you better sell it a lot harder than that. The goalie was there to make a rather routine save.
Good face-off win. A howitzer. And holds on to that puck to get the whistle. Clean win on the draw. Still time on this power play, but not much. He gains the zone. Lets it go. Outstanding work with the glove. The Red Wings needed something from their power play and didn't get it. It's dropped. They lock up, and that's a good job by the winger. He scores!
The key, once you score one, try and get another. Push them back on their heels. They've got one. Go get two.
some shots, only one goal.
A lot of opportunities. Love the mindset of getting pucks and people to the net.
A face-off win. Let's see what develops.
Number 14.
Minnesota's got it in mid-ice.
Time of the goal, 6 minutes, 1 second.
Takes it to the corner. The pad flashed out to turn that aside. Loose, but he found it.
I'm not sure how he found this puck in behind him with his glove.
The puck's dropped, and that's a great job tying the man up on that face-off. Lets it go. Turned away with the stick. There's a hooking call on this play, but he keeps going. Whistle is blown, and now the penalty will be handed out. North Stars guilty of a minor penalty for using the stick blade. Just a hook.
The referees are looking for this. Anytime you stop skating and reach with your stick and pull on the opponent, you're going to the penalty box.
Detroit's power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
They didn't take advantage on the power play earlier in the game. Let's see if they can jump on the board here.
Penalty, 7 minutes, 18 seconds.
So on this power play, they will resume from their own end of the ice. Muscled right off. Looks from the corner. One-timer. Score! A power play goal, and it's a biggie.
Well, the team has the advantage with the power play, and he gets himself into a scoring position to get that one past the goaltender.
Oh, there's no way he's going to catch up to that one-timer. That thing just beats him clean. The pass is perfect. The one-time delivery is right on the mark.
A little under 8 minutes played in the first. 2 goals have been scored, both by one team.
Detroit goal.
Puck dropped, and the winger stepped in to help. That's big.
Assisted by number 28 and by number 21.
Takes that pass off the boards.
7 minutes, 52 seconds.
Holds in the corner. Goes back deep for it. Leads that charge into the zone. He's got that one measured in the attacking zone. Shoots one. Great save. Holds on and gets that whistle. That's a solid face-off win. Lets it go. He scores! 3 straight goals.
The key to this goal is the quickness of his release. It gives him the advantage on this play, and the puck gets past the goaltender in a hurry.
He doesn't even move. Once he drops into the butterfly, you're certain he's got the net covered. He just doesn't.
Detroit goal.
Puck drop, tie up, and help from the winger.
Assisted by number 5 and by number 22. Time of the goal, 9 minutes, 42 seconds.
Carries it to the corner. Save there. North Stars lug that along in the defensive zone. And in flight over the line. Picks it up back there. Detroit's working ahead from mid-ice. That's a great deflection there. Good stick. Skating up the center zone wing. Through the corner. Drives it. Deflected off the blocker. Great job in his own end with that interception. Shoots. With no time whatsoever, he turned it aside.
His perfect positioning allowed him to shut down that chance.
He hangs on and gets the whistle.
Well, shooter can't do much more than that, guys. That's an excellent shot that he delivered to the net, but the goaltender makes the save.
Good job on the draw. Minnesota's carrying it in the defensive zone. Stole that pass at a critical end of the ice. Shoots. That shot came from nowhere. The Red Wings skated up on the side. Not a free puck now. Crosses that line. The Red Wings are lugging it back through the defensive end. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Cuts off the passing lane in the defensive zone.
Sometimes when you're behind, you press to make a good play. See if you can do something to help your team get back in the game. Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
Just over 5 minutes left to go. With the scoring of that goal, the lead now goes to 3. Can they make it 4? Face-off and a solid tie-up and help arrive. Good job. A big collision in the middle of the ice.
If you're looking for this type of open ice hit, you better have a good angle, and that's exactly what happened. This is a big-time major collision.
North Stars are skating it up at neutral ice. Got it in his own end. Nice work done with the stick there. And he dumps it in. Detroit's lugging it up the wing. Shoots. Good defensive read with that one. Good place to shoot from, and he does. Save. Hard work here. He's got it. The Red Wings are controlling in their own end. It's dumped in. Near the last minute of the first. Lets the shot fly. Robbery there. Gives it over to the point. Lets it go. Got a piece of that one. Score! They're back to within 2 now.
Not very often you have that much time to let go a big slapper from that close.
Outstanding play that delivered the pass on his stick. When he got it, he made no mistake to beat the goaltender.
And they take that neutral zone face-off. Carries it on in from center. Oh, what a save. He brought his best shot, and it got stopped. He is hooked. He kind of shook it off and continues to play. There'll be a penalty. Goalie to the bench. Extra attacker out. And a save. Score! Late in the period. Couldn't get much later for that one.
As a coach used to say to me, Edzo, this guy's a threat at both ends of the ice. He just tucked one behind his own goalie as the puck bounces off his foot in the net.
And the face-off's won.
Scored by number 28. Assisted by number 11. By number 5. Time of the goal, 19 minutes.
Period one is done. Lots of scoring. Maybe the coaches will be talking defense for the second. Detroit's got the lead in this high-scoring game, but by only a goal.
Fans, take a look at our scoreboard as we acknowledge tonight's special groups in attendance.
Minnesota's gotten some momentum and some encouragement by the scoring of this goal. Will it continue? We'll learn that when we come back after these words. One period played, a second period is about to begin. What do you think of what we've seen so far?
North Stars are down in this game, Doc, and rightfully so. They did not manage the puck at all. If they want to get back in that game, they got to eliminate those turnovers.
Steps in from the neutral zone. Looks ahead to start something. Minnesota's in possession now as they move up the wing. And freezes play for the whistle. They won that battle in the dots. He's got that point pass. Side to side they go, trying to generate something. Detroit's winging it at neutral ice. Puck loose, now picked up. Intercepts that pass on the attack. Got it back. Hangs on to it in the corner. Puck comes out of the zone, back to center ice, and so things will settle a bit. Goalie out of the net, puck on his stick. A one-timer, outstanding glove save. Detroit's controlling play now up the wing. To the point it comes. He scores!
This snapshot surprises everybody with that quick release, and he's got himself a good goal.
I think he should be able to shut this off. The goalie gets down into the position to stop the puck. He just doesn't get the blocker there in time.
Detroit's goal gives them a lead by 2. Raises a question, too, here in the second period. Do they start to play it a little conservative, or do they go at them and try and make this 3 right away?
Scored by number 28.
Carries it up the side.
21. By number 11. Time of the goal, 3 minutes, 34 seconds.
Lost the puck, just couldn't get by. Fired that pass on ahead. A good, solid pass, and they can move ahead up that right wing. Such a good stick. That could have been held by a Canadian of the 70s. Flings it. Wonderful stop. Points it. No luck.
I know that shot just missed the net, but that thing was moving.
Throws it into empty so it can be retrieved. Great save.
Minnesota's given up far too many chances tonight defensively. Their goalie's been great. And to top things off, they can't score at all. Way too slow at developing 2-on-1. That gives time for the goalie to get across to make an easy stop.
Just under 6 minutes have passed. At this point, some good offense, some strong defense. 6 goals, it's 4-2. Minnesota's in the neutral zone along the wing. Seeks the corner. Got it at the point. Gets that pass in the corner. Pass to the slot. Comes right off the boards. Oh, pocket picked. It is a hooking call on this play. A restraining foul, And the arm of the referee is hot. Extra man over the boards on this delayed penalty call. Shot on. Great save. Whistle is blown. Penalty called. And the penalty box door swings open. North Stars are given a hooking minor.
This was okay about 10 years ago. Not anymore. That's a hooking call.
Anything you do once, you can do twice. Let's see if that applies to this particular power play.
So much of a power play is confidence. When you have a little success, you feel like you can do it again. That's what they should feel after they've already pocketed one power play goal.
The Red Wings have it along the side at mid-ice. This is a tough one to work for. And that puck deflected into the players' bench. Detroit's got another win. Using the point. Trying to get rid of that puck. The power play unit has to recoil and try yet again. Gains the zone. Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. The pass is off the mark. What a chance that would have been. Has that one measured in his own end. The Red Wings control the play in their own end. North Stars have us back at full strength because the penalty has been killed. That puck is held and the whistle stops play. From the faceoff, and they lock up, and a good reach. That's help from the wing. And so there is icing on this play. Good face-off victory there. Lets it go. A strong pad stop there. Driving in from no man's land. The Red Wings wheel it up the wing. He regathered it. In that defensive zone, an important play. Good place to shoot from. Detroit's carrying on up the wing. Got that pass in his own end. In with it now. A shot. Wonderful save on a terrific scoring chance. And so now a penalty will be handed out. Minnesota's roster goes down by one here. At least briefly, a minor penalty for hooking.
Well, what he was trying to do is trying to get the puck, but unfortunately for him, he reached in and hooked around the player. Off to the penalty box he goes. Detroit's power play has not been a shambles. It's been very good here, and it gets another chance. Solid, clean win.
2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty. 13 minutes, 2 seconds.
Steps across that line. Feeds the point. Turned a shot on net. Saved there. Muscled right off it. Offensive possession here. Puck at the point. Sends it back the other way. What a misfire. That puck's loose. He couldn't get through the roadblock. They must retreat and start back again. Slot shot. That shot came from just 6 inches.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie says no chance. That's an excellent save.
Solid job from the winger there. Fantastic poke check. The Red Wings power play has ended. They've been not bad so far tonight. They just weren't good that time. Picks it up in his own end.
Long pass ahead, and he's got it on his stick.
Sends to the point. Fires. Save. And decides to just cover it up and get the whistle. Detroit's got it. That one is pointed to him. Terrific defensive work. Has it picked up. And the play goes offside. Just under 3 minutes remaining here in the period. Detroit's got the advantage. It's tenuous, though, 4-2. Off that face-off from the tie-up, the help came. And now we'll get the penalty call. The Red Wings guilty of a minor penalty for using the stick blade, just a hook.
More times than not, Doc, anytime you reach in around a player's hands that has the puck, you're going to get a hooking minor.
North Stars are hoping to get 1 out of 1 on the power play.
Well, the power play's excited to get out there. Those guys just about scrambled onto the ice as they get their initial chance of this game.
Back to the point. Brings a shot. Solid glove save. Past the blue line. Power play continues. Fire one and it got the post.
Trailing in the game, you need a lot of things to go right for you to get back into it. They just don't get the bounce there, and they could have really used that one.
The Red Wings bench really got excited when they saw their goaltender make that amazing stop.
Solid face-off win. Wrister, waffle boarded. Got it on his stick in the slot. Lets it go. Oh, my. Try to clear the puck. Puck loose, just a speed bump off the defense. Brings it in for an attack. Good attempt, but a weak stick. The lane was jammed, and it hit somebody.
1 minute left.
The drama heightens in this final minute of the second period. Bumped off. Cut that pass in his own end.
When you have a lead, you want to make sure plays. They've done that most of the night. This is not the time to try a hope play.
And he steps across the line. Goes to the backhand. And a save. He slid across and got play stopped.
I sure don't like that that's the best option that they had out of that man advantage break. The goaltender made a pretty easy stop.
Puck dropped in the logjam, and the winger reached in and got it. Well, they got to be a little tired after these first 2 periods of play, so they'll get a rest as we start to think ahead toward period number 3.
If you want to show us your accuracy, register now for our Shoot to Win contest, where one lucky fan will shoot a puck from...
The Red Wings made it a 2-goal lead. Though the insurance goal was some time ago, it's worth seeing again. So watch it now as we go to break. We are entering the 3rd period. Based on the first 2, what are you expecting to happen?
North Stars are down as we get ready to start the 3rd period. From my vantage point, Doc, they're lucky to still be in this game. They've turned the puck over way too many times.
The 3rd period has started. Detroit's looking to head man up the wing. Oh, broke it up. It'll come free, but not without a lot of work. Solid defensive play. He's slowed down a bit, and there'll be a hooking penalty called on this one. Goalie reaches the bench, extra man out. North Stars are given a hooking minor.
The referees are looking for this. Anytime you stop skating and reach with your stick and pull on the opponent, you're going to the penalty box.
A power play that can generate goals is special, and this one has been. Let's see if it continues.
Minnesota penalty to number 9.
Puck drop, face off one, and the winger stepped right in.
17 seconds.
So on this power play, they will resume from their own end of the ice. That puck's loose, mishandled. They keep working hard on the boards. Chooses the corner for this. Nicely received at the point. Detroit's in possession as they travel up the wing. Heaves one. May not have intended it, but it hit him. Took that pass perfectly off the wing. The Red Wings' power play is over. They've had their problems tonight. Flings it. The big pillows came in handy. North Stars in their own end in possession. Takes that pass at center, see if we can move something. Knocked off the puck. Reads the play and keeps it. Nicely into the zone. Cut that pass in his own end. Loud pad save. And decides to just hold on and get a stoppage of play. And it's a pleasure to bring in the third voice on our crew. Ringside, here's Ray Ferraro.
Just as satisfying for him to deliver the puck to the score. He does it all the time. If you're a shooter, you want to have a passer on your line, this guy would do just well.
Thanks, Ray. Yeah, he has been remarkable in this game tonight. Fun to watch. A little over 5 minutes play. At this point, some good offense, some strong defense. 6 goals, it's 4-2. The Red Wings are at the wing in neutral ice. Whistle is blown, and a man with guilt all over his face is going to the box. Minnesota sent to the box for 2 minutes. It's tripping.
Well, in desperation mode, all he was trying to do was sweep the puck away, but unfortunately caught the player's skates.
Detroit's power play has been strong. They have connected once. Let's see if they can make it twice on this power play. Good offensive zone win. Save.
5 minutes, 34 seconds.
Detroit's going back to get restarted with their advantage. The Red Wings with a neutral zone possession along the wing. Nice job, straight stand-up poke check. And he dumps it in. Detroit's lugged it back into their own end. Is able to move on in. Hammers one. He wore that puck on a hard shot.
It's almost like he's on autopilot. He's hurt, but he's just trying to finish the shift as he's banged up.
Sent that pass on ahead. Right to the point. Got to clear it here. Clock bleeding down on the power play. Detroit's controlling the play in the neutral zone. North Stars penalty is up. Good penalty kill again. Back in his defensive end to get it. The Red Wings are driving it from the wing. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Hanging on to it up the wing. The Red Wings in their own end in possession as they travel. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Perfectly on his stick in that pass from the left wing. He's got that pass at the point. That puck was obstructed by a screen. Play is stopped, and now we'll hear the call. Detroit's 2-minute penalty is a minor, and the call is hooking.
This was okay about 10 years ago. Not anymore. That's a hooking call.
Minnesota's power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
There's not much new to a power play. It works the same way all the time. You get a good zone entry, you get the puck to the point, you shoot it, you move the penalty killers around. Let's see if they can do it this time.
He imposed his will. And that puck is iced, and so back it will come for another faceoff. The tie-up, he needed help, and he got it. North Stars look to make a difference up the wing. It's one of those restraining fouls. It's a hooking penalty, and the arm of the referee is up. And this penalty will wipe out the power play. North Stars guilty of a minor penalty for using the stick blade. Just a hook.
Well, what he was trying to do is trying to get the puck, but unfortunately for him, he reached in and hooked around the player. Off to the penalty box he goes.
They won that draw.
2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 10 minutes, 57 seconds.
Tried, but it didn't work. Skating with it now through the neutral zone. Twist one. Oh, what a save. Detroit's on the move up the wing. From the outside. Wonderful stop.
If you're going to sell the deke, you better sell it a lot harder than that. The goalie was there to make a rather routine save.
They lock up from the draw, and the teammate puts the grab on it. The power play unit has to recoil and try yet again. Takes that pass. A big one-timer. Save! Both of them got all of that one. Detroit's power play still needs some work, even though they've scored one. He takes that point pass. And they've got it again. The Red Wings continue to probe up the wing. Good job with the poke check. He's got that pass off the right wing and can move ahead. Not a long pass, but effective. He's got it. Gains the zone. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Minnesota's making their way through center ice. Shoots it on. Missed the net.
Shots like that are a goalie's worst nightmare.
Detroit's carrying on up the wing. Gives it to the point. Important interception there. Missed the puck on the shot attempt. Stole that pass away in his own end. Into the end of attack. Big drive. Tipped away. Minnesota's in their own end and in possession. Great cut. Read that play in his own end. Oh, he's got this one, but can they catch up to him? What a save. I was looking for the light to come on.
This is frustrating. The goaltender makes a save by getting just a chunk of the shot.
They win the draw. Let's see if it pays off. Intercepts that pass. Maybe he can generate something. Perfect wrister. Really quick grab. Detroit's setting up an offense from the wing. Oh, broke it up. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Pass cut, strong play.
You're probably best not to make that type of play.
Net open. Minnesota's pulling their goalie for the extra man. Oh, an error on that pass. Good chance here. Net open. Score.
There's no doubt who'll win this game tonight after that empty netter.
That's a good feeling on the bench. You've locked it up now with the empty netter.
Last minute to go in the third.
Scored by number 11. Assisted by number 24. Time of the goal. 19.
There's a hooking call on this play, but he keeps going. Penalty has just been handed out. Not much doubt to the outcome of this one. Minnesota's roster goes down by one here. At least briefly, a minor penalty for hooking.
More times than not, Doc, anytime you reach in around a player's hands that has the puck, you're going to get a hooking minor.
He keeps winning draws, and his team gets possession. And they're winning the game. I wonder if there's a connection there. Lets it go. Score! What a power play these guys have.
The goaltender had no chance stopping that puck with the quick release.
Good airtime on this pass. Flat when it lands and the shooter has a walk-in.
Face-off win, and now what will they do with it?
Power play by number
Skates it into the zone.
Assisted by number 14 and by number 28. Time of the goal.
Up to the point.
19 minutes, 26 seconds.
Has that pass off the boards. That puck is free. Went off somebody. Gets a little drop off from the goalie here. Takes that pass at center ice. Wonderful block. Point to point to point. Perfect connection right through center. And there it is. The game is over.
I know what that's like, Doc, being on the end of some bad games, some bad efforts. I'm not looking forward to practice tomorrow.
So ends another game and another telecast. We hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night.